Hi Sagittarius, Scottish Gypsy here to do your fortnightly tarot and oracle reading. I've just been pre-shuffling the cards. A few things happened. Firstly, the Seven of Swords shot out of the deck. And later on when I was working with an oracle, the Truth card came out. Interesting to me as a reader. So there's a theme around truth. The Seven of Swords can be the trickster of tarot. It can be a liar. It can be a person avoiding seeing the truth, speaking the truth and dealing with the truth. Someone maybe not in their integrity, or maybe just someone is not dealing with a situation. So it could be you, or it could be speaking to the cross watcher. When I was working with the Queen of the Moon Oracle, the Boundaries card showed up, and at the bottom of the deck was discernment. I feel like the universe wants you to, there could be a lesson that you're learning. Maybe someone has triggered you in some way. There could have been an issue with boundaries. Someone could have tested your boundaries, stretched your boundaries, crossed your boundaries. You know, it shows a person in a bubble, protective. So you might have put your walls up in a situation because you might have, there could have been someone who crossed the boundary with you and you've put your walls up. No, there are lots of things come through the reading, but I always like to share what happens in a pre-shuffle. It might be different to the main reading, but someone out there needed to hear that because I feel like you're dealing with a situation like that right now, because the universe is saying be discerning, show discernment, and maybe boundaries is a good idea. Okay, maybe there is a need to enforce stronger boundaries with someone. If you don't know, Sagittarius, my name is Karen, and these readings, the big, large readings, go up every 2 weeks. All I really ever say to people, if you're getting something from these readings, if you're enjoying them, that you show love and support through liking, commenting, and subscribing. Are you ready? Let's see what else is going to come out today. I'm going to start with this Oracle, Sagittarius, and we have Time Machine. Do you wish you had a time machine? Is that what's going on here? You know, or some of you saying, oh God, if I only had a time machine, would you tell me, would you go back or would you go forward? There is something coming through about that, but let's see if I could go back in time, or is some of you saying something like that to yourself, or if I could go forward. Maybe you dealt with some deception in the past. Maybe someone's wishing they could go back in time and correct something and do something differently. That could also be theme, Sagittarius. Like if only I had a time machine. That's what's coming through. So I don't know why, but you'll know if it's your story. We've got bearing fruit, very nice, and waking the line. Oh, I like this for you, Sagittarius. So something in your life is bearing fruit. Could be your money, could be your business, could be your health. It's like you're reaping a harvest in some area of your life. I like it. You're waking up, waking the line. I mean, what happens when you wake up the line? They want to eat, right? Like they're hungry. So you might feel motivated to chase something or someone. Obviously reading intuitively here. Sagittarius, let it go. I believe Leo had this. You may be dealing with a Leo, or there's just something coming through. I can see the heart and I can see the two birds and I can see the thread between them. If you understand about the energetic ties we have to people, the soul threads we have to people, there could be an important relationship here. I don't know if you're holding on to something or the other person is and they're needing to let it go. So I don't know if this is about severing ties or maybe just letting an issue go between you and the person. You're going to know what it means. Keep going, Sagittarius. We have feeling the world. Leo had this as well, so you definitely could have a strong placement there. And as I said to Leo, like, I really feel like there's a lot going on globally at the moment. You might be really tuned into that. You might be getting really upset about it, really feeling the weight of what's going on in the world, feeling that compassion for people and people's plight and what they're going through. Yeah, I really feel like I'm connecting to a deep thinking Sag who is like literally struggling with what's going on in the world right now, because that's what intuitively I'm picking up, and I picked it up for Leo as well. Okay, Sagittarius. A merry motive. Pretty sure they had that too. So Yeah, I mean, I like this. A merry motive is having a happy motive. You might have a merry, happy motive for something at the moment. It might be stirring you, waking up the line. Let's keep going. Let's do the divine doorways. All right, Sagittarius, another reference to time. It says right timing. This is a pivotal moment where timing is crucial. Choose your moment. You did have time machine. All right, let's see. Sagittarius, it's a crucial time, pivotal time. Choose your moment. Waking up the lion. Sagittarius, something is stirring in you. Sagittarius. Okay, 2 cards, Bramble Barrier and Cloudy Vision. This could be the reference. I mean, it's come out a couple of times, and Neptune retrograding into Pisces can certainly have our vision a little clouded. Okay, Piscean energy is quite dreamy. It does say not all is clear at first, but the path will reveal itself. You're needing to trust the journey. So you might not be able to see clearly right now, but it's just about, you know, your faith. Then we've got Bramble Barrier. Address any obstacles head on and don't be discouraged. They want you to just bulldoze your way through, right? Anything that comes in your way, clear it. Clear, right? Just stay focused. We'll see if the Chariot comes out. Next oracle, resilience. Tough times don't last, tough people do. So yeah, I really feel like life has tested you. I also feel like there's something, I'm feeling 10 of Wands energy. I feel a lot of you have put your heart and soul into something, and you've had a lot of obstacles, you've had a lot of barriers, you're tough going, you can take on a lot. It could be that the weight of something is becoming heavier and the universe is saying stay strong, stay resilient. Let's see, Sagittarius. Something could be testing your resilience right now. Could just be life in general. We have discernment. You're being told today, the universe really wants you to be wise with your decision making and to be really discerning. I'm also feeling something around boundaries as well, because it was connected before. So a time of discernment, clear thinking. Bottom of the deck, we've got attraction. Not everything that's shiny is good for you. I don't know what that means if you're dating. Make wise choices. We've got self-reflection. Some of you might be taking a look at yourself right now. Can I just say, Sag, be kind to yourself. Some of you, when you look in the mirror, you're needing to show yourself more love. I feel like you can be a harsh critic sometimes. I mean, equally, some of you could be having an honest look at yourself, like an honest reflection. You know, you might be doing a bit of a stock take about yourself right now in your life. You might be ready to make some decisions. Sagittarius. Focus, yeah. I really feel that you're deep in thought right now. And there's an aspect of self, right? Like, so I feel like it's something about you, or there's something about your life right now. You're reflecting deeply, looking at self, trying to focus, trying to be discerning. And I feel like you're trying to keep your vibration high with that attraction card. Like, I feel like I'm connecting with a Sag who knows the power of their mind and their thoughts. And I feel like maybe that's a challenge, and you're trying to focus on keeping your mindset in a really positive place. Or you're needing to, bottom of the deck, rest. So, yeah, pretty clear here. The universe is saying it's a time of rest, or maybe you need more rest. I mean, resilience says that, yeah, maybe the weight of your responsibilities, your work, life, maybe you're not having enough rest. Sagittarius. 2 more. 1 more, please, for Sagittarius. Okay, bottom of the deck, grounding. Yes, I encourage this. This has come out, I think it came out for Aries. And listen to self. So if you're feeling a bit all over the show at the moment, get more sleep, get more rest, try grounding your energy, get out in nature. It's so healing and so grounding. Take your shoes off. Get on the earth, right? Sounds silly, But there's something about you needing to ground yourself right now and to really connect to your soul. Self-reflection and listen to self. I feel like your body or your soul is telling you something right now. Make sure you're not too distracted to notice. Could be getting signals. And we have conviction. Maybe your conviction about something is growing, is what I'm hearing. Feel like you're growing in conviction about something that you are focusing and reflecting on. Sagittarius. Yeah, wow, you're awakening. You might be going through a spiritual awakening, a soul awakening. I just feel like you're emerging, you're awakening. You're becoming convicted about something. Let's work with the last oracle, and I'm going to get some tarot. Beautiful cards so far. You're ready. So yeah, right timing. You're ready, and time machine. I mean, seriously, how many references to timing do we need to get in this reading today? You are ready. Okay, Sagittarius. What would your angels like to tell you today? Sagittarius. One more. Doesn't want to leave my hand. Can you see that? Literally, I can't let it go. Trust. Beautiful. I actually feel like your faith is growing and your conviction is growing in something. Tell me in the comments if that's the case, if you've got a growing faith or conviction in something at the moment. Let's see. Sagittarius. Yeah, they've got at the bottom of the deck, the situation will improve, and we've also got recovery. Some of you, there's something about your well-being, a lot of you. Whether you've been forced to rest because you've gotten sick, or maybe you're burnt out, or maybe you've just been focusing on getting more balance, having more recovery, more rest. Recovery will support you in the situation improving. I want you to stay optimistic with the trust card. Can I get one more, please? Listen to your intuition. So you've had listen to self twice and listen to your intuition. What is that little voice inside telling you right now, Sag? What is your soul whispering to you right now? Because I really feel it's important. Bottom of the deck, ooh, Seven of Swords, there it is. I mean, it can be avoidant. This can be avoiding something. Rather than dealing with it, avoiding it. It certainly could be that. You could have been dealing with some trickery, some betrayal, some challenging energy, or it's something that you're avoiding. Maybe a truth that you're avoiding. Rather than dealing with it, you're avoiding it. Let's see. That's why you're needing to listen to self. Sagittarius. One more, please. Okie dokie. Bottom of the deck. Yeah, you're tired. 9 of Wands says you're a wounded warrior. Okay, battle scars. Like, just be careful about your health and wellness. Make sure you're getting enough recovery and rest. I feel we are in a 9 year. There's something about, you know, when you get to the end of the year, oh, I like it. You got King of Cups as your first card out. Someone very much in their emotions, their feelings, their love. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Definitely a person connected to their heart and their intuition, which I really approve of with this reading today. We've got the Knight of Swords. Someone in a hurry. Someone needing to slow down their thinking or their decision making. Someone's needing to come at a situation with emotional maturity. And then we have the Six of Pentacles, which talks to energy exchange, by the way. Giving and receiving. Balanced relationships, balanced dynamics, equal give, equal take. So there could be a theme around that at the moment. It can also talk to gifts, Can talk to receiving money. So some of you could be in a charitable energy because you have got feeling the world. Like some of you, you give a lot to charity. You give a lot to people in need. I'm connecting to a very compassionate Sagittarius, whether you're a man or a woman, you're a person who gives. Equally, you could be receiving, but I feel you're giving. I really do. Now, Knight of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Look how they're heading for that King of Cups. So Knight of Swords, in its strength, is inspired thought or action. In its shadow, it can be reckless, right? Someone who needs to slow down their thinking or their speaking or their acting. So let's see where this is going to go. Sagittarius. Although I feel if you're in the King of Cups, you're coming at a person or a situation with emotional maturity and intelligence. One more, please. All right, Sag. Ooh, more fire. 7 of Wands. You might be just dealing with a lot at the moment. 7 of Wands can be feeling the need to defend yourself all the time. Like feeling the need to defend your position. You might feel challenged by someone or many people. You might feel that need to defend. Let's see. Page of Swords. Let's get the heartbeat today of Sagittarius's reading. 8 of Wands. There's your time machine. Why do I say that? 8 of Wands is accelerated motion. It can talk about quantum jumping, and if you don't know what that is, you can stick it in ChatGPT. You can look on YouTube. Lots of references to explaining quantum jumping. There could be like a fast forward here. Think of it that way. Accelerated motion towards something. There could be quick success or something moving towards success quicker than you realize. 4 of Pentacles. Sag, you could have a person in your life who's more reserved than you. 4 of Pentacles can be someone more cautious, someone who's more focused on their stability and their security and their foundation. In its shadow, it can be a person who is, not open to change. It can be stubborn. I'll think of Taurus when I see, I'm a Taurus sun, I can say this. The 4 of Pentacles. It can be someone too rigid who's like, you know what, I feel safe. I've got my foundation. I'm secure. And, it can be someone not giving. And with it being under the 6 of Pentacles, in its shadow, 6 of Pentacles can be breadcrumbing. So I don't know if there is an issue with someone feeling breadcrumbed. Okay, not feeling that like one person is giving and the other is not. Okay, that could be something that's significant in your life. I do see a lot of communication, Sag. 8 of Wands and the Page of Swords talks to fast incoming communication. Even 9 of Swords is a lot of communication, so you can definitely expect that. I feel like it might be tricky to focus. I mean, even Knight of Swords can also be anxiety or someone needing to slow down their thinking or their thoughts. So definitely focus your mind. Calm your emotions. Sagittarius. One more, please. All right. 3 of Wands. I prefer that. That's very optimistic. Can talk about something manifesting for you here. Let's get the last 3. Oh, 3 of Swords. Let's talk about it. And I feel this wounding, and that's what I'm leaning towards. I feel it's around words spoken. Whether it's words that you've spoken to yourself, because we've got someone looking in the mirror, whether you're being harsh with yourself or someone's being harsh with you. I do see a harshness of communication causing someone some sorrow or pain. Let's see, 2 more. Page of Wands, that feels like you. Could be dealing with an air sign. 2 Cups, yeah. I was feeling there's another person here. I mean, all's well that ends well. 2 of Cups is your last card, and it does show 2 people in harmony. But there could have been a challenge between you and another person, whether it's you and your best friend, you and your sibling, you and your partner. Two of Cups is a soulmate contract, a spiritual union between two souls. But I do have Three of Swords, which can talk to separation, heartbreak, someone hurt. Now, because swords can represent communication, it can be words spoken that caused someone pain. I just don't know who's who, right? Who's got the sharp tongue? Who maybe has delivered the blunt truth and maybe needed to think about, maybe come a communication with more love, compassion, and emotional intelligence. Perhaps you're getting a heads up that what you're needing to bring to a conversation with the Two of Cups is love, is compassion, is emotional maturity. Because Eight of Wands is a lot of communication, guys. It's definitely showing up in the reading. So you can expect that. But, as I say, all's well that ends well. I do see you coming back into harmony with someone. Or there's a person around you supporting you through maybe a tricky couple of weeks. There could be a situation, whether this is at work, a friendship. I definitely feel that the conversation or the issue could be around someone feeling breadcrumbed. Okay, I'm really going to lean to that. Four of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, someone not giving and someone feeling like on the other side of that. I just don't know who's who. Either way, definitely in time to listen to your intuition. I do see you coming back into harmony with that person or a person being there to support you through it. There's something about a time machine. And even then I was thinking about if I could take back my words or I could have said it differently. Whether someone's thinking that with you, Sag, or you're thinking it. Very specific today, but that's what came through. I hope you enjoyed it. God bless you. Bye, guys.